Well, guys, it's that time of year again. National Ceiling Fan Day 2025. It is September 18th, 2025. And yeah, this is going to be a video for my special this year for National Ceiling Fan Day. It's probably going to be a quick one again because literally in the past couple of years, nothing has changed. Literally nothing. um, I like fans, but I'm not really a huge collector. Apart from the two fans in the garage at the lake, that's like and the thing in there. That's my collection. Is those three. I mean, I guess this kind of too, but whatever. But uh, yeah. So if you're clicking on this video and you're probably thinking, what is National Ceiling Fan Day? If you've just clicked on this video randomly for some reason, because YouTube algorithms are recommendations and algorithms are just weird sometimes. It's happened to me too. I just get recommended random stuff. Sometimes it works out in your favor though, but you know. um, So National Ceiling Fan Day is a holiday. I say a holiday, not really, kind of, I guess, but not an official holiday, but, well, it is official now, but you get what I mean, hopefully. But National Ceiling Fan Day it was a day that was created by the Fanimation Fan Company in 2011. If you don't know who Fanimation is, they're just a high-end showroom brand style fan company. But yeah, so they created it, and basically what the day is you celebrate, you promote they basically created the holiday to promote the use of ceiling fans and also portable fans, and to turn off your AC on this day. Now, I understand that sometimes where you live in the world, you can't turn off your air conditioning. That's understandable. If you're somewhere in the States where it gets really hot during the summers, like Texas or California or some other states. I don't know. I live in Canada. Sorry, guys. I feel bad for you though, because we get up to our summers get up to like 35 degrees Celsius sometimes. You might have to do conversion there to Fahrenheit, because you're literally, not to annoy anybody, you're literally the only country on this planet that uses Fahrenheit and miles and all the other stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah. But so that kind of is a thing for like the average homeowner, what Fanimation like intended it as. But us fan enthusiasts and fan collector and fan people, community people, what we use it for is to show off fans in our house, our collections, stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna show you all the fans in my house. Literally has not changed, like I said earlier, but you know, it's fine. I'll show you anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So starting off in the kitchen, we have the 48-inch Harbor Breeze Northumberland ceiling fan. This one is from April of 2020. Installed this in August 4th of 2021. So this thing's been up here for 4 years now. It was the like the 4-year anniversary of me owning this thing being up here. So that's cool. Yeah, brushed nickel finish, modern Harbor Breeze junky thing, however you want to look at it. This thing's decent. It's okay. It works. It looks nice, and Yeah, it actually does blow some air. It would blow more air if it wasn't flush mounted. I did that. I probably could have gotten away with using the down rod, but I'm like 6'4", maybe 6'5". My stepdads were kind of the tall ones, so I flush mounted it just to be on the safe side. I do have the down rod for this thing, so if I ever just randomly decide, I could put the down rod back on this, but I don't know if I'm probably not going to, but I could. Not going to, but could. Yeah, so like I said, brushed nickel has reversible blades. This is the russet side. The other side is like a cinnamon blade finish. Yeah, 3-speed. Here's the remote, one of these modern Harper Breeze remotes. The 3 speeds, fan on and fan off. Does it turn it on? No, I think it's just off, and the light on, off, and dim. Fun fact, the bulbs that are in here are actually not dimmable, they're just really cheap, like EcoSmart ones that came in like a value pack. There's 2 more of them. Here, I'll show you. It's these ones that are in this light. It's these guys. These little cheap, really cheap snow cone DEL bulbs. LED bulbs. Yeah, do not use with dimmers, but it seems to dim in that fan light. They seem to dim in that fan light. But they do say they're rated for enclosed luminaires, so they're fine being in the the dome light of this fan. Yeah, they actually dim surprisingly. They're flickery on the low end, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you actually can see. I used to have LED filament bulbs in this fan, but one of them, like, it was those like Philips warm glow style bulbs. I don't know if you've ever seen those ones, probably. And one of them started flickering, and like the main like filaments died. Because if you didn't know how those filament bulbs, those warm glows, there's like 2 sets of LEDs. One's like a warm like 2200K, and then the regular one is like 2700K, because these were the warm whites or the soft whites. And then as you dim it, the main 2700K filaments turn like dim. They like slowly dim, and then they turn off, and the warm ones turn on. And the one started flickering, and then it's just now, I use it in a lamp downstairs as kind of like a warm accent bulb. So it still works. It just doesn't do it. It's just a permanent warm glow bulb now. Like, it doesn't. The main filaments don't work anymore. So I just put these one in there because, for some reason, this won't. It's very, with the bowl light, it's a little bit hard to put bulbs in this fan. Like, like when I first got it, the included ones were like they were like 40 watt equivalent, so they were just not bright enough, the little A15s that this thing came with. So I've tried, yeah, so I bought like 100 watt equivalent Noma bulbs and they didn't fit, so they're used. They're up at the lake. One's in the garage and one's in one of the lights outside. But and then I put those filament bulbs in there, and then I put 2 of my Bright Stick bulbs in there for a while, and then these EcoSmarts have been in there for a while now. Have been in there, and they work. So I'm not complaining. So yeah, there's that. In the master bedroom, here's the Noma Retro 12-inch oscillating desk fan. It needs to be cleaned, but it works. Wow, it just blew a bunch of dust off. I don't know if you saw that. Actually blows a decent amount of breeze. If I remember it, this thing's from somewhere in 2021. I realize I didn't show you the Northumberland on any speeds other than low. I should probably do that. I don't think anybody cares, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Medium. I used to actually for a while I had a binder clip on the end of the blades. And it actually did balance it out, but it got taken off. So I'm assuming either my mom or my stepdad took it off. As you can see, it's wobbling, but it doesn't get run on anything other than low, so it's fine. Here's high. Like if you put your hand out here, like it's not like it's like gusty, but it's actually, it's more gusts than actual like a steady breeze. But you can feel it. So, you know, it does blow air slightly. It's not definitely, obviously ain't a wonderful modern vintage fan, but it does its job of looking nice and moving, just moving some air, recirculating the air and looking nice. That's all it does. That's its job. In here in my bedroom, the spare bedroom where I sleep, and also my mom's office, it's a combined room, is the 2002 Hampton Bay San Marino. Does that actually work? Well, I think it's actually on low right now. If it only actually worked on low, because of this freaking stupid pull chain. But anyway, I digress. We'll put in forward. I have it in reverse because my mom does not like it. She's complained like 2 times now. Sorry, Mom. I don't know if she watches my videos. She's complained like 2 times now that it blows down on her and she doesn't like it, so I just I had it, I did switch it in forward. Like, obviously, I put it in reverse. It's been in reverse for the winter, obviously. I didn't actually switch this one this year for winter, because honestly, you don't even feel that much air from it, so it doesn't even matter. I didn't even switch it. I switched this one though. And then I switched it back, and then she complained, so I put it in reverse. And then I think I put it in forward again, and then she complained again. So I'm like, okay, I'll just leave it in reverse then. It's fine. So yeah, this is my 2002 36-inch Hampton Bay San Marino in brushed steel. I've had this thing since I think around May of 2018. It's been through a lot. It's had multiple pull chain, like 3 pull chain changes, a capacitor change, and it got moved from the kitchen from there where it used to be into here. And yeah, but she's still working. Works just fine. Oh, this thing is also dirty. This thing never gets a break. It is always on. I actually do turn it off like when I leave the house. If I'm leaving the house for multiple days, I turn it off, just kind of give it a break. But other than that, it's right for the longest time. Right now, it's been on medium reverse, because again, that pull chain, that cheap freaking Home Depot pull chain doesn't let it work on low. I have a pull chain from another fan that I scrapped, that weird like 5-blade, that weird white 42 builder thing that used to be in our rental property. The light kit from it is on the Alaska, the JCPenney Alaska at the cabin. I have the pull chain from that, and I've actually thought about putting it into this just so that I can have a low speed again, but I haven't done it. So here's on high. It's throwing off dust as well. It's just throwing off dust. I know, like, people like to like crap on Hampton Bay, but I agree with like one of the notable people in the fan community ish is Jordan Yu, where he says the fans, Hampton Bay fans from like this time period from like the 80s, the 90s, and like the early 2000s, they were actually pretty decent. I agree. Like the modern stuff is not as good. It's just like junky made in China stuff. They look nice. I'll give them that. They look nice, but they probably don't perform as well. They, but yeah. Put this thing back on reverse. Just put it back to where it was. Here's the little 4 living 6-inch desk fan. Primarily here for white noise. That's what that fan's job is too. I think this thing is from around 2016, if memory serves. We will go. I've said this before. I don't think there's ever going to be a fan there. I've talked about it before. There was a fan there. I think it might have been like a can-arm catalyst, if I can recall. Now that there was never a fan here, and I don't think there's ever going to be a fan here. I've been meaning to replace this generic builder-grade crap light fixture with that cool modern steampunk style one that I got from that condo, but I haven't done it yet. Well, I was gonna do it before I started college, but then I didn't. So yeah, I'm in college now. So all the videos that I've posted are pre-recorded. This is the first video I've actually recorded in a few weeks. You guys are lucky. Here's a fan that literally never gets used, but I'm gonna show it. Why is this down all the way? Hang on. There we go. This little Lasco 12-inch oscillating desk fan, it sits here. It never gets used. It sits here because I need a place to put it. Yes, I think the oscillation on that one has always made that sound. When I did use it regularly, I literally never used it on the oscillation. We have this I finally found this guy, this little O2 Cool. I'll dig it out here, like in my closet a while ago. It is on low, and on high, and off. And then also is my Honeywell 9-inch table fan. This is the HT900C series of Honeywell, these turbo fans. She works good. That's the one I want to put in the office. I still haven't done it yet, and it probably will get put off for a while. Honestly, I could probably just do it 1 week, and I'm sure, like, with my skills, it probably would not. It would take me, like, less than half an hour, probably. I bet. So we're going to go out to the garage and see the last ceiling fan that we have in the house, And then this video will be over, and you guys can go watch other national NCFD specials. Hello, dog. How are you? How are you? Oh, he's such a good boy. You gonna follow me? I bet you he's gonna follow me. And the garage is still the Banville 36-inch Banville bronze line. As you can see with bent blades. Don't really know how this has happened, but it really has. I don't understand. They're bent down, which is, I don't get it. So whatever, it's fine. So we'll go ahead and turn her on low. Still on this 3-speed control. This thing still works good. It's been here in this garage since about, I think we built this garage in about 2016, if memory serves. Or it might have been 2015. We did the basement. I think we did the garage first, and then we finished the basement. Or I think we kind of did them, started both. Started one after the other. I agree with the comment that was made in one of the videos for this fan, that this probably could have had a 56-inch fan here, but this is just what is here, and it works good, so it's probably not going to get changed until this thing dies. If it ever does, because it's literally a powerhouse for being a somewhat modern industrial. Well, this thing's probably like 10 years old at this point, 9 and 10 years old, and it wobbles. But well, that's just because of its bent blades. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, my dog. But yeah, I think that's about it. Burn, come on. Come on. Yes, you're a good boy. So that is about it. So thank you guys for watching. And that is another National Silent Fan Day come and gone. National Silent Fan Day coming. Yeah, that's what I literally just said. I was about to repeat myself. Oh, you coming inside now? Is that what's going on? I don't know why you want to be inside now. Mom says you've been inside with her all day. My mom is this dog's favorite because she mostly, with her new job, she works here at home a lot of the times, unless she's at the university teaching, but so yeah. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and I try. It's fine. Nobody freaking cares what the outro is. I was going off another YouTuber when I say that, like inspiration. That's why I always say it. But I'm more saying it just to kind of be cool, I guess. More than actually like I'm forcing you. Like I'm not forcing you to like or subscribe. I want you to do that because you like my videos or my channel. Kind of is more my thoughts. I ain't forcing you. So that's why I'm trying to not say that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah. Bye.